Hi, I'm Chris Wright. I'm here for my 2 o'clock interview with Kristen Wright.
Great. If you want to take a seat right in the waiting room, we'll be right with you.
Very good, thank you. Okay, a couple little tidbits here, gang, okay? So, always bring an additional copy of your resume, all right? Next thing is, be 5 minutes early, okay? I always say this, to be on time is to be late. Be 5 minutes early. It shows that you really want the job and you care about this moment, okay? Now we're gonna go right back into this because I'm pretty sure my interview's coming now.
Hi, Chef Wright, you're here for your interview.
Very good, thank you.
Follow me this way, please.
Very good. I brought an additional copy of my resume for you.
Oh, thank you so much. How was your drive in?
It was good, it was good. 270 was okay.
Okay. Well, so you are interviewing the second interview for the sous chef. No, you are an executive chef. I'm so sorry. You're here for the executive chef position.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. Could you tell me just a couple questions to get to know you a little better?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like most about your present job?
Ooh, you know what? It's the people I work with. So I've built a really, really strong team there. Some of the best people I could possibly come across and met and worked with in my career, and I've learned just as much from them as they learned from me. So I absolutely love that little restaurant.
Okay. What is it about our restaurant that's attracted you?
It's the volume. So honestly, it's the volume. I love the fact that you guys are just extremely busy. It poses a whole new set of challenges for me, and that's something I plan on attacking. So.
Okay. I see on your resume here that you were a professional trout fisherman and a guide. That's my hobby. I love to fly fish. Where did you work at?
Oh.
No.
So that's the no button, okay? Don't ever lie on your resume or an application because you never know when it's going to bite you in the butt. Here's the thing. I had no clue who this woman is, and it turns out she's an avid fly fisherman and trout fisherman. And I placed that on my resume to look good. Now I look like a jerk. I've made the second round. There's a good chance I'm going to be in the running for this job, but because I lied, I'm not going to get it. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through what I should have put down on my resume, and I'm going to answer that question, which keeps me in the running. But remember, don't lie on a resume.
I see here on your resume that you worked in a test kitchen for Darden Restaurant Corporation.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain what you did and what was your role for them?
For about 8 years, I was what was called a culinary captain. So I'd go down to our corporate office and I'd work in the test kitchen with about 5 or 6 other people. And what we did is we developed new recipes for all the menus for the Darden brands. So there were 7 restaurants in particular that we developed recipes for. We brought in new ingredients, we talked to different suppliers, we played with different flavor profiles. So, and I'm happy to say a lot of the items that I worked on are still considered core menu items. Big fan favorites, the Parmesan crusted chicken, another one.
That's good.
Yeah, another one is the strawberry pecan salad. So, but working as a culinary captain in the test kitchen just allowed me all kinds of freedom, and I absolutely love it.
Okay. Any additional restaurant experience you'd like to share with me?
You know what? I've pretty much done everything. So from 13 years of age, starting off working in Bambino's as a dishwasher, all the way up to being an executive chef and managing partner. So I could pretty much do anything in a restaurant.
Okay. Tell me about a time a guest sent food back that you personally made back to the kitchen. What did you do and how did you handle the situation?
You know what? I fixed it. In my line of work, my philosophy is as simple as this: the guest is king. They had 500 other choices to choose from when it came to a restaurant, and they chose my restaurant. So that relationship I have with that guest is wildly important. So if I did not prepare something to their liking, I don't care. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it so that it is to their liking, and that's the best meal they've ever had. So there's no room for ego.
Well, we already interviewed with the group, and I'm proud to offer you the position.
Very good, thank you. Now, I'm going to go right back to achievements. It is perfectly okay for you to talk about your achievements and things you have been successful with in your career. The next thing is, you heard me talk about the last place that I left. Here's the thing on that. Don't ever badmouth the last place you worked at. Don't ever do that. There's no reason to do that. And what I've done is I've put together a quick do's and don'ts here, okay? So, be 5 minutes early. We already talked about this, okay? Turn off your cell phone. There should be no reason there should be any distractions during that interview process. This is a very important day in your career, and some would say it's the most important. All right? Be prepared to discuss your resume and your work history. Stress your achievements. Dress the part professionally. Now, I'm going for an executive chef's position. I could have easily walked in with my chef's coat, all right? But I did choose to wear a shirt and tie today. If you're working in construction, if you're working in plumbing, if you're working in welding, they may ask you to wear some steel-toed boots or to wear the appropriate coverings and clothing for the interview process. That is perfectly okay. And the interviewing manager will explain that to you. Okay? So ask about the next steps in the process. All right? Always tell the truth. All right? And if you don't get an initial answer like I just did, man, follow up after a couple days. Some things you don't want to do. Don't be late. Do not criticize former employers or colleagues. Don't chew gum during the interview process. Don't check your cell phone during the interview. Don't smoke or vape before the interview or wear a strong-smelling cologne or perfume. Don't wear revealing clothing. That's just a big no. And don't lie. It will catch up with you. Now, real quick, I want to show you this. I've had to hide certain parts of this, okay? But back in my days in industry, I had some colleagues and friends send me some interview guides, okay? And what I want to do is I want to pan in to what it says right down here, okay? And it says behaviors observed. And we're going to go right to this, and I want you to read what it says. Okay? Smile, warm, friendly, enthusiastic, high energy. Speaks clearly, effectively in communication skills. Does the applicant present a consistent work ethic that is motivated by teamwork? Okay? Now we can go through the rest of them, but down at the bottom, good grooming and appearance. Okay? If I had marked yes in every single one of these categories and had one no, say I decided to wear a pair of shorts and a t-shirt in, the reality is I may not get that job, especially if there's another qualified applicant that filled that role. Okay? So your dress, your appearance, your mannerisms during that process, you're selling yourself. And this role play that you're going to go through here for the next couple days is going to help give you a skill set and a set of tools that make you that desirable employee that all employers are going to want. Okay? So we're going to role play this for the next couple days, and we're going to make you guys subject matter experts on the interviewing process, how to act, what to say, so on and so forth. Okay? This is Chris Wright with the Southwestern Career Academy.